First opened in 2002. There's a look inside Ford Field here in downtown Detroit, the Motor City. Today we've got a Week 8 matchup on tap here, as it'll be the New Orleans Saints taking on the Detroit Lions. Lurching closer toward the midway point of this NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. The Saints take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line. Throwing to start the drive. Knight. And this throw a bit late as he couldn't reach back for it. Trying to get that one to Chris Olave. That'll bring up second down. You talk about this Lions defense. And they're a tough unit to throw against. Currently fourth toughest in the NFL.
And I'm struggling a little bit trying to really categorize this crew. They're top 10 in the league against the pass. But the bottom half of the league in sacking the quarterback, that doesn't make sense. Imagine if this group ever put pressure on the QB, they'd easily move into the top 5.
On third and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. Oh, he had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete. So on fourth down, on is the punter, Ryan Wright. He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. It's taken to the 26. It's a return of 5 following a punt of 42 yards. And the Lions will take over. Goff and this Lions offense set for a 1st and 10 at the 31-yard line. And they start things off with a carry by Gibbs here. And he'll get this one up to the 39 here. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on second and short. This defense for the Saints, they played extremely well last week in the win over Atlanta.
And I'm eager to see the game plan and try to attack them this week, because when you take it away 4 times through interceptions, what do you do now when you go into a game? Do you decide you can't throw the ball? Do you try and run it more? Or do you tell your quarterback, make sure you see your guys open before you deliver?
Second down, and they go back to Gibbs. A strong running there as he's across midfield and down to the 49. They'll get a dozen there, and the Lions have a 1st down.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run, and let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down, otherwise it's going to be a long afternoon.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Goff. That'll be caught. It's St. Brown. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. So a PI call going to cost him there defensively. What did you see?
Well, I think it's the right call, partner, because sometimes we'll see officials kind of let them play. But by the letter of the law, that's definitely a penalty.
After the penalty, a fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10.
We go tonight. Wait, Stu.
From the gun, here's Goff. And that is incomplete. The Lions at 500 and 3-3 through the season's first 6 weeks. They come in with fresh legs. They got the extra time off thanks to an early season open week.
And usually your hope is that your open week comes a little bit later in the year. But when you get a chance to get your fresh legs back, you have to take that time and run with it. And that's what they're trying to get done here.
It's Williams on the catch. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
And I think this is a route we'll see more of as this game goes on, because with his speed, they want to get him the ball in space on drag routes just like this. They want him to get the ball and run after the catch. Good job there, though, holding him for a short gain.
Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
I think he had to throw that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. On 4th down, on is Jake Bates for the Lions field goal. It'll come from the right hash. It's a 47-yard attempt. Bates' kick is good. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx it.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Pushing his way through. And a pretty slick return there. Almost got it to the 45. Officially, they'll call him down at the 44.
We spent so much time talking about the physical side of the game. How about the mental side? They just gave up a field goal, but they didn't get down at all. Big-time return. They're set up to try and at least tie the game up.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. And the first drive, 3 and out. Second possession, see if they can get a little momentum.
And oftentimes that first drive is just a feeling out process. You have some plays that you've got called and you want to see how the defense reacts. It may not go terrific on the first one. Now they're ready to go. They've kind of got to look at them, got a sense. Let's see if they open things up a little bit.
See if they open things up. Let's see what the defense does here, too, after a good stop. And it's incomplete. Well, he doesn't drop many like that on second down. You talk about this Lions defense. They've been very good against the pass so far this year. Number 4 in the NFL right now.
And when you see a ranking like number 4 in the league against the pass, that's a testament to both their defensive coordinator and the general manager that crafted this unit, and now they're out executing.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Here we go, set. Cougar 19. Cowboy 80.
Back to throw. Knight. And his throw is going to be incomplete.
This defense has passed its first 2 tests by forcing back-to-back incompletions. They know there's probably another throw coming on 3rd down. Let's see if they decide to force the issue by sending people on a blitz.
The threat of a second straight punt to start the game is looming as they come up 3rd and 10. Operating from the gun. Knight. And that is incomplete.
Not much happening offensively here early on. That's 2 drives and 0 first downs. This defense, they've come to play. They're the better of the 2 units here so far.
And on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away. And good coverage there by the punt team. They're able to get down there and drop them with authority. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And they were winners the last time they took the field, which was 2 weeks ago. They had the open week last week, so this is a squad that should be really refreshed and ready to roll.
I would agree, because when you get that open week after a victory, it does wonders for everyone. Obviously, your body get a chance to heal up, but your mind as well. You feel good about winning, so now you get away from it for a few days, put down the playbook, turn off the film, Just be you. Enjoy that time away, and then you come back ready to go.
Counting down toward the midway point in quarter one.
180.
Another run for Gibbs here. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it. Maybe I'm wrong, but it looked like even if he had opted to keep that, I don't think there was going to be much to gain.
Seemed like it was perfectly defense. And know what they say. Those guys on the other side, they get paid too.
Tiger, Tiger. What's that?
Now it's gone. Got his man, and that's the rookie 4th-round pick. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. Jack Fox out to punt here on 4th down. It's a 47-yard punt, return of 6. And the Saints will take over with a 1st down and 10.
At their own 33-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. They're still in search of an initial 1st down as they come up here 1st and 10. And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here, 2nd down.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground. But I think the play gets made by the defensive front. Because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
They'll bring a receiver in motion left. Operating from the gun. Knight. And the Lions pressure too strong. Down he goes. They'll wind up losing a full 9 yards here on the sack. Now it's 3rd down. We'll see where they go for this play call. Obviously tough in this spot, backed up. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And they work this well upfield across the 45.
22 yards.
And now they'll shift things around.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
They'll look to throw now on 1st down. Throw left side, there's London. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play. And it will bring up 2nd down.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the Lions' 45-yard line.
Hands it off out of the gun. And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line.
And the Saints, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
And Shaheed going to go in motion. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. The Saints with the football here to begin quarter number 2. As they've got it with a 1st and 10.
Cougar 19. 19 Tiger. Bronco 80.
Now flags will come in. And I think this is against the Saints up front. The false start backs him up 5. 1st and 15.
Let's go. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Olave motioning to the left. Looking to throw. Knight. Now they go screen. It's complete. And some room to maneuver. And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. Give him 30 yards there. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
Crack all 80. Ready, right?
One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. Another example right there how this defense really is winning the entire game at the point of attack.
Yeah, right there at the line of scrimmage because they are dominating it. It allows their interior guys to get upfield and spill into the backfield. So how are you going to combat that? You know, people say bring in your tight end, keep him in. Your running backs, they have to step forward. Bottom line, your offensive line has to block them first to give yourself a chance.
2nd and 14. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Palmer. He'll call it a gain of 6 on the play. 3rd and 7 now.
And it's 3rd down.
So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage.
19, 18.
From the gun on 3rd down. Knight throwing out right here, caught by Olave. They'll wind up getting just a yard. And that's going to make it 4th down.
One hallmark of good defenses is understanding the game, understanding positioning, and tackling immediately in the secondary after catches. I think we just saw that on display right there.
Got to him before he ever had a chance to think about turning it upfield. Out now is the field goal unit for New Orleans. From the right hash, and this one just a chippy. And this one is right through. And that will tie us at 3-3. So, Charles, they are on the board after that kick. So 3 drives, 3 points. Obviously not the start that you were hoping for, but they're able to erase that 0 off the scoreboard.
Yeah, I guess what you're saying is a point of drive is not what offenses are striving for by any stretch. They're happy they've got 3 now. They hope that that unlocks their offense for bigger points down the road.
And able to get this out to the 25-yard line. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
And fight for a couple as the tackle is made at about the 32.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
New Orleans adding some depth to the secondary. They've got 6 DBs out there now for 3rd.
Hardball.
Call. This one swung out to Montgomery. Certainly not what they wanted there. No gain, and it's 4th down.
Excuse my snarkiness here, but isn't the idea of completing a pass supposed to mean you get downfield and gain yards?
Especially on 3rd down.
Yeah, that one. How about the defense? Figured that one out in a big way. Yeah, they completed it all right and lost yardage.
Fielded at the 20. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. A great return there of 22 yards. And out will come the offense as they take over.
On the ready.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense.
Ready.
It's been very much a slow start for them. 3 drives and just the 3 points, CD.
Yeah, if you're into the points per drive ratio, that answer is 1. And that's not going to get them done in a ball game. They've got to find a way to finish these drives in end zones, not having balls go through goalposts. Had an open man that time, but ended up putting a little too much heat on it, don't you think, partner?
Absolutely. Just needed a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute bullet.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Go with him, go with him. Ready.
He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
A couple of quick incompletions, and now they're just one more away from getting off the field. They've got options now. Could they dial up a blitz here or just drop everyone into coverage to crowd the throwing lanes?
Got it. Ready.
And this offense on 3rd down today, they've only converted once in 4 tries. This is 3rd and 10.
Buffalo 18.
Back to throw. Knight. Pass taken in by his big tight end. Touchdown, New Orleans. Noah Fant, his first touchdown on the year. And the Saints have taken the lead. Uh-oh, flag comes out here. This is going to be roughing the kicker.
When you're going back there on the kick block, you've got to go to the right point. That didn't happen. Ran into the kicker. The penalty flag had to come out.
And that flag accepted. After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. And Williams going to sit on this one. It'll be a touchback.
1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. Drive starts with a run from Gibbs. Look at this, middle of the field, a breakaway. And he takes this one in for a Lions touchdown. Jahmyr Gibbs, his 11th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Lions are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. Extra point right down the middle. And we are even at 10 apiece. All level now at 10 apiece as the kick's away. And he won't quite make it to the 25.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Okay, ready.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Here we go.
All tied up at 10. 2 minutes left in the first half. At the 23, it's 2nd and 12. Operating from the gun. Knight. A quick throw there, but it's going to be incomplete.
The coverage was good, but I just wonder if they absolutely fooled the quarterback on that play. I think he was expecting something else. Ended up with nowhere to throw the football successfully.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Looking to throw. Knight. And that will be incomplete.
Well, they came up with points in their first 2 possessions, but it looks like they'll come up empty here on their 3rd drive. The defense finally starting to get locked into them a little bit. Might have to go a little bit deeper into their playbook on their next possession.
He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. Good blocking there, nearly sprung him. As it is, it was a 19-yard return. And the Lions will have excellent field position here as they take over 1st and 10.
We go, 76, 76.
On 1st and 10, here's Gibbs. And a very determined run there as he'll take this all the way down to the 27. Good effort. 111 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here.
This guy's well on his way now to a big game on the ground. It's another good run there. Puts him over the century mark in yardage, and we're still in the 2nd quarter.
4 down.
Now gone. And that nearly a turnover, but it's incomplete. Fortunate to retain possession there, and it's 2nd down.
I think he was a little surprised to see the ball sitting out there like that. That's a ball he had a chance to come away with, but it winds up an incomplete pass.
Second and 10, we're all knotted up at 10, but it appears that may change soon. Only question is, will they have to settle for 3? From the gun, Gibbs will get it. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. First down, Lions on the pickup of 13.
He's working relentless a lot with guys who are aggressive on the field. In this case, it really fits, doesn't it? How about his ability to break tackles and his feet never stop moving?
Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Here's Goff. Going underneath, Gibbs has it. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 6-yard line.
Gibbs straight ahead. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half. 3rd and 4.
We go tonight. Black 20. What's that?
First carry now for David Montgomery. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. Now a timeout called for by the defense. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. offense is not leaving the field. They're going to stay out and go for it on 4th and 3.
180. Maverick, Maverick.
They go ahead and snap it. Gone. And it'll be intercepted. And the Saints are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20. I appreciate the aggressiveness trying to go for it there on 4th down, but you're in the red zone, had 3 points in your back pocket. Instead, Charles, they throw it away.
Certainly a big call to go for it on 4th down. As you said, in the red zone, definitely going to cost them 3 points, and we'll see how that affects the game as time goes on.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense.
Let's go now.
And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
And under the Lions' pressure, he's brought down. Flying in for that sack, Aiden Hutchinson. And now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2, as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. So now 20 yards to go on 2nd down after the sack. Work to be done.
Mikey, hey, see. 60 even, 60 even. Me.
Back to throw. Knight. Incomplete. And we're down to 8 seconds now.
And his drive was almost over before it began thanks to a great defensive effort. Sack on 1st down, followed by an incompletion. One more good rep, and they get off the field.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. This time they stay on the ground. And they're going to take a timeout defensively. So with 4th down coming up, they go ahead and burn it and say we'll see what happens. And here's Ryan Wright now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. Oh, look at the juke. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. Well, the first half, very even. I mean, really, in all facets, this ball game tied, Charles. So as we start the 3rd quarter, curious to see what the second half brings us.
Certainly am. I'm with you on that one, and we all know about the coaches from the NFL all the way down to the Pee Wee level. They love to spin it to their teams. Hey, we're starting a brand new, shorter ball game. It's all even. Let's go out and seize it. This is ours.
From all the way up at the 38 now after a good start to the drive. Here's Goff. He'll get this underneath to Montgomery. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. It's a gain of 14 and a first down for Detroit.
That's another Detroit Lions first down. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
A shotgun snap for Goff. And that's to Amon-Ra St. Brown. He'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run.
My goodness, they've come out locked in on this drive. Play calling, execution, they're fully in sync. 3 straight passes, 3 first downs. They're moving the ball downfield almost at will. This defense really struggling to find answers.
Now Goff. Looking for the end zone. And this is going to be intercepted. And the Saints are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. So it was a drive that had real promise here to begin the third quarter, but ultimately derailed by the INT.
And that was the position you wanted to be in. Coming out to start this third quarter, get a nice drive going, looking for the end zone. Possibly got a little bit too greedy right there.
Throwing to start the drive. Knight. Complete to Olave on the out route. A gain of 8 there on the play. And it'll be second to the cover.
And his play caller does a nice job of giving him an easy throw to start this drive, and he takes advantage of it. The completion sets up a manageable second down.
Line of scrimmage, the 28 now as they come up on second and a couple. And they'll send the tight end in motion left. And they'll run on the inside handoff. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. Give him a yard on the run there, and that's going to set up a third down and 2.
This is what happens sometimes when you abandon the running game. It's hard to get back to it because once guys get out of that mentality of firing out and hitting people, hard to get them started again occasionally.
Out of the gun now on third down. He'll try to pick it up himself. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. 4 yards there as they let him out of the pocket, and he got enough for the first.
4 yards.
As we both know, there's a lot that went into why they made him their first-round pick this year. And part of it was what they saw in college, his playmaking ability when things break down. As soon as he saw he wasn't getting a lane to throw, he pivoted and found an alternate way to the marker.
And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 14 yards is the pickup, first down New Orleans.
Running lanes were at a premium in the first half, but he's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big second half.
A couple of first downs to kick off the drive. Here's first and 10 up at the 46.
19, Charger, 19, 18, Pioneers.
They'll send the tight end in motion. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
And those two just haven't been in sync thus far. They've done a nice job against him, but still, with his talent, you would expect him to have more completions to him in this game.
Third quarter, all tied up. This is second and 10.
Cougar 19. Panther 11. Panther 11.
Looking to throw. Knight. Got London on a slant. And he'll take this from 147-yard line to the other. A gain of 6.
A gain of 7 yards. And it's third.
Now they'll change things up.
Hot 70. Hot 70. Dragon 60.
From the gun on third down. Knight. The pass caught by Olave. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40.
That's another.
They just keep marching right along. First down on a pickup of 8 there.
39-yard line.
They'll look to throw again. Quick hitter here. It's complete. No gain on the play. And they'll make it second down.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
So 2nd and 10 now here in the third quarter from Detroit.
Here we go. Viking 18.
Olave motioning to the left. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Over the middle and complete to Shaheed. And it's going to be another first down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 23. It's a pickup of 16 there, and it'll lead to a new set of downs.
A gain of 16 yards. First down.
Under a minute to go in this third quarter as they come up 1st and 10.
60 Bison.
The first carry now. This is Alvin Kamara. And able to work his way down to the 16. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7. Leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
What a luxury to have a guy like this who can not only spell your starter, but can come in and keep drives going.
Now 2nd and 3.
Come on. Hit. Cowboy 80. Look at 19. Mustang 19. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler.
Back to throw. Knight. And he's got it. Touchdown, Saints.
Touchdown.
Trey Palmer. A 15-yard touchdown grab. And the Saints have taken the lead here in the final seconds of the third quarter. Point after try forthcoming. He's got it as they go up by a total of 17 to 10.
17. Lions 10.
The ball upright on the tee, and the Saints kick team booms it away. And he will be taken down here on the return on what will wind up being the final play of this third quarter. We have played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. The pressure is on now. They're being shut out here in the second half after a decent first half offensively. They need their best drive of the game right here. Devon Godchaux up to make the tackle.
I don't think any of us were surprised that they decided to start this drive on the ground after the last 2 drives ended in interceptions.
Unfortunately, though, not a lot going on that first play.
Yeah, I think the anticipation was felt also by the defense.
Hey, Shell.
Goff now to throw. They'll let this go deep for St. Brown. And this is incomplete. Oh, looked like he had a pretty good line on that, but that would have been a big play. But he could not pull it in.
Oh, man, late in the tight ball game, every play so critical. You feel like you've got to find a way to come up with that football. That was put in a great spot, but it just didn't want to stick in his hands. That's a big letdown.
Here's Goff. Oh, a heavy rush, and down he goes. No surprise there. Chase Young wrecks that play with a sack. Here comes the Lions punter now, as he'll come on to kick this one away. He's averaging just under 50 yards a punt as he gets this away. It'll be a net of 40 yards there following a 43-yard punt, a 3-yard return, and it will be 1st and 10 as they take over.
Ready.
The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. They have the lead, obviously, late in the game. I guess the good news for them is if for some reason they would make a mistake, a field goal does the opposition no good.
Everyone likes to have a little bit of a cushion, and that helps you immeasurably. But the bottom line is, do all the things that you're taught in order to close out the game. Don't even let that become an issue.
Yeah, it's still a one-possession game as we're not fully over yet. An ideal spot here to get a first down and try to run some more clock, and this is second and less than a yard. Looking to throw. Knight. Open man left side. Shaheed has it. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down. This is something you got to be wary of defensively. I mean, just because they're in the mode of trying to burn some clock doesn't mean they won't pass it. They got good yardage out of that one.
Yeah, and really, when you're looking at it, now they've got a fresh set of downs. Look for second down. If they want to take another shot and try and loosen things up, that'd be the time to do it.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
Let's go now. Pass to 60. Pass to 60. Ready up.
And he stopped immediately there. Only a yard on the keeper, and it'll be second down.
That's a really nice play. Able to stack that one up. But they get back in the level. He's got to tell his guys up front, great job. They kept people off of him, allowed him to run free, and make the hit on the runner.
Filled the gap nicely, kept him to just a 1-yard gain. Second and 9 from the 44. And the tight end goes in motion left. Now this time he'll look to throw. This is Fant on the short completion. So the completion good for just 3. And now third down and 6 to go.
That's a good job there by the corner. We do talk about this a lot, that a lot of corners see their job as simply covering receivers. Tackling isn't everyone's thing. But in this case, he came up quickly and made a nice, sure tackle.
One of the bigger plays in the game thus far, and the crowd getting into it as we come up on a big third down. Back to throw. Knight. These guys running back out of the backfield. And it's going to be another first down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions 18. A nice pickup of 23 on the third down conversion. Big hook up there, forced to throw it on third down. The connection's going to keep the drive alive and also keep the clock moving.
Yeah, and from a defensive perspective, didn't get a sack, didn't knock the ball free, didn't break up the pass. The clock keeps running on you. You're in a dire situation now.
And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down.
Normally being a big-bodied receiver plays to their advantage downfield. Go up and make the catch, take the hit, and pick up yardage. But in this case, the hit was timed really well and popped it free from his grasp.
And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's third down.
One of the great coaches said football's really a simple game. Rush theirs, protect yours. And he's talking about those guys throwing the football. In this situation, the rush won, hitting the quarterback and forcing him into an incompletion.
Another incompletion would certainly be ideal defensively. A big play now. This is 3rd and 10.
Hey, Trash. Trap 60, trap 60.
Back to throw again. He's got his target. That's complete. And I don't think he got there, no. He's short by maybe a foot, maybe. Call it 4th and inches. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it. So it's not that big of a deal to me. And I'm going to keep firing.
fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So it's Saints football as we get you reset. They're looking at a fourth down now as they try to hold on to this lead for dear life. And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on fourth down.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Ready.
Again, he'll drop to throw. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. Noah Fant, a beast in the red zone with his second touchdown of the game. And the Saints have opened up a 2-touchdown lead here in this fourth quarter. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
At their own 27-yard line.
This is 1st and 10.
Here we go. Two.
Out of the gun. Goff. Open man, that's too slow. And they got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done.
That's good. For the Lions. First down. 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
12.
Goff now looking to throw. And this one is incomplete.
When you're leading in the final quarter, your radar has to be up for any potential deep shots. And probably not the last one they're going to see in this game, not as long as they hold this lead.
Another try, 2nd and 10 now. Goff. He's going to go up top again. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
That was one they needed to connect on. They're down, but not quite out. So you have to figure, with under 2 minutes to play, they need to hit on something in very short order.
From the gun, here's Goff. There goes a deep ball, end zone. And oh no, it's incomplete. Well, it's a touchdown if he holds on, but somehow took his eyes off of it, falls to the ground, and brings up 4th down. Goff and his guys not coming off the field. They're going for this.
120. Mavericks. Louis.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Rasul Douglas picks it. And he'll take this across midfield and inside the 45.
So many times we end the game, and as we're recapping it, we're talking about what offenses did and how they won the game. Let's flip this one over. The defense, they frustrated the offense the entire ball game. That's why they're walking out of here with a victory.
And they're going to love to walk out of here with that as their final act, that interception. Good way for them to end it. They got to have two hands on the football here as they run on 1st down. And he'll lose yardage here, back at the 47. Called it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down.
Eagle. 60 Eagle.
One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he'll get this down only to about the 46.
And this is why aggressive defensive coordinators love to blitz. It wreaks havoc because they end up taking their attention to the blitzers, freed up the D lineman to make the play.
Third and 12.
Back to 60. Cowboy 80. 79.
So this one a victory here for New Orleans. And it was their defense that really made the statement after the break. They pitched the second half shutout.
Yeah, think about the team that just got vanquished. They did score in the second quarter. Do you think they thought at all that that would be their last points of the game?
No, but what a second half. The adjustment, whatever they did in the locker room, it certainly worked.
It certainly did, and you're exactly right. Whether it was an adjustment, whether it was just more focus on what they planned to do going in, whether they just played better, whatever it was, it all came together in the second half, and no points were allowed. That's a great way to close them out.
So for the Saints, they're back to 500 as they move to 4-4 on the year. And they'll get another road test next week as they head to the Windy City to take on the Bears. Meanwhile, for Detroit,